Old Hall. VI is a very old school and most of the buildings are very old. Most of them were built in the pre-war years and some have unique, if not weird, architecture. The Old Hall is one such building. It is not a very big hall and the whole place can be very dark without the lights on. Inside, it looks as if the hall is oval-shaped. There are only two small doors on the corners at the end of the hall. Hence, it is not very convenient for huge crowds. Since the hall has not been in use for a long time, most school students have never been into the hall. One day, curiosity drove two boys to sneak into the building. As they stepped into the hall, they felt an unusual coldness. It seems that the air is trapped in the hall and the heat outside has no effect upon the temperature inside this old building. They walked around exploring the hall to find nothing much interesting inside. Then, as they were standing in the middle of the hall looking up towards the ceiling, they heard a whooping sound coming from behind them. They turned around and saw a patchy thing which looked like a boomerang. It was green in color and the thing was rotating. As it rotated, it got bigger and bigger. Then it slowly moved towards them. Out of fear, they started running towards the door, but when they started running, they both went in different directions. As the hall was dark they could not find the door. They kept running around the oval-looking hall with the thing still chasing them behind. Apparently, the green thing had split into two and was chasing both of them, who were running in different directions. One of the boys claimed that his friend wasn't actually running with him, but floating above the ground and always stayed right beside him while kept smiling at him. As he was running, the thing continued to chase after him but it never seems to get to him at all. Exactly the same thing happened to the other boy who was running in the opposite direction. Perhaps there are two ghosts involved here and they both take the form of the boys. However, what is the green thing, nobody would figure out. The weirdest thing is that they never bump into each other as they kept circulating into the hall. They started shouting for help. Suddenly, someone opened the door and lit up the hall. Then the green thing disappeared and the friend was gone.